Damn boy, Dokkan is going in right now. And look, listen, if you're new to the channel, if you like what you see, subscribe, turn on notifications where you get notified when we go live and put up more videos. But for real, um, I knew he was on the radar. I knew Gohan was on the radar, but at the same time, I didn't think that they would pull the trigger because I thought that maybe we'll get like Ultimate Gohan for part 2 or Kid Buu. I mean, that's still the two runners right now. In my opinion, they're in the lead for getting LRs. They're in the league. Kid Buu and still again probably another Ultimate Gohan, just because Savior's category is it needs some help. And don't get me wrong, he's helping. He's the leader. He's helping, but it needs more. And again, even if we do get a standalone Ultimate Gohan as an LR for part 2, I wouldn't be mad at not getting Kid Buu right now, just for the simple fact that he's stupid. In my opinion, I'm gonna say this really quick because I'm gonna stand on business with this one. But I currently will put the Super Buu over Gohan, and the only reason why I do that is because the Buu's team is so much better than the Savior team. Now the Hyper Saiyan team, that's different. That's different. You have Beast Gohan back there looming. That's different. But for currently, right now, for global, I would put the Super Buu over the Gohan just alone, for team alone, because that team is just redonkulous. The team is wild. So let me come back over here because again, with the EZA, you can see the base of what he was doing beforehand, and then you get to see the EZA. Now I will say this: the lowers attack is very good, because again, you are pretty much applying sort of another buff to the character, and basically everyone on the team, when you lower attack or you lower defense, like everyone pretty much gets, like especially with attack, everyone pretty much gets a defensive buff just from that one. So again, with the harder events that will be coming to Global Dokkan Battle and stuff like that are already implemented in on JP, like a lot of these hard events allow you to lower attack and lower defense. So that's very good for units going forward. And I know some people will be like, oh, at the beginning, but not this year in Dokkan. That's very good. So the fact that he's greatly raised, and I know some people wanted to be massively, but that would have just been too stupid for this unit. I'm just going to say that right now. That would have absolutely been too stupid for this unit. But look at his stats. I have him Rainbow. I have him Rainbow in the game. And those are those are LR stats. And I'm going to assume that this is probably going to be an additional heavy build for this character right now. For anybody that was going to comment like, hey, what's the build going to be for equipment? It's probably going to be additional, 100%. So first of all, with the first thing, you get key +3 at attack and defense, 158. And I think it was like what, 140? Yeah, 140 first. So a little 18 more there, but you get a plus an additional defense of 58%, reduce damage received by 30% for 1 turn from the character's entrance. So basically, whether you have him on the first, second, or if he's off rotation, he's on the third, the first time he comes in, he's getting that 30% damage reduction. That's good. That's pretty solid. That's going to help out a lot, depending on, especially when you're running 2 of them. That's definitely going to help out a lot to help you power through and pretty much start to, build your team and stuff like that up. But launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. Already great right off the bat. Like a great chance to get 3 super attacks with the hidden potential system in. That's why I'm saying additionals is going to be built for this guy. Powerhouse. I'm already telling you right now, he was already good beforehand. When he first came out, he was a monster when he first came out. With this EZA, he's crazy. Like absolutely crazy. And then he launches another additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, starting from the turn in which the character performs the 3rd attack in battle. So every 3. While he's still Gohan, you are not forced. I'm gonna say this right now. You are not forced, just like the Exchange Buu, you are not forced to transform. You could do that at your leisure. So remember that. Cards that allow you to do that are very good, especially when they're absolute monsters. Now he guards all attacks. Incredible. Plus an additional attack of 58% within the same turn, and an additional attack 58% for 3 turns when guard is activated. I can only imagine the actual good lord to showcase good lord when I can get my hands on this card. I mean, for JP players currently right now, with actually having Beast Gohan and stuff, you are probably going, oh my goodness gracious. And this is what I was talking about before. With this guy got an EZA when Beast Gohan came out. And I was like, if he got an EZA, that team's wild. And the fact that we're even possibly even thinking about getting an LR Ultimate Gohan for part 2. Part 2? We ain't even in part 2, dog. Like, I'm just gonna say that right now. We're not even in part 2. We're not. And we've got 2 new broken EZAs alongside of Global obviously getting the EZAs for Super Vegito and Buhan, which already had happened on JP. But the fact that we got 2 new ones in the first, and they're what? It's crazy, man. This is what a fucking time on Dokkan right now. They are not playing. They are not playing at all. My boy is wild. Wild. Key +3, attacking defense 258. Guards all attacks. Launches an additional, you already guaranteed to launch an additional 3 super attacks. 3. And he greatly raises attacking defense for 3 turns and causes immense damage with a great chance of stunning enemy. First of all, he does lose the debuff basically, but it doesn't matter because he's raising attacking defense for 3 turns. 3 super attacks. 3 super attacks. Do you? Plus an additional attack of 58% for the rest of the battle, and attacks effective against all types within the same turn when guard is activated, aka meaning that's all the time. All the time. Lord have mercy. Goodness gracious, if they updated the super attack again too, but they're not gonna do it. But I'm just saying, like, if we get an Ultimate Gohan and he's a standalone Ultimate Gohan with Beast, him, and then the LR Ultimate, like, first hybrids alone, with Gotenks in it, hybrids alone, and the bro, performs a crit hit when facing only 1 enemy, already built in. That's why I said additionals. Like I said, I don't even think you're even going to need the dodge, to be quite honest. Like, low-key, I'm probably looking at my build, like, if I had a dodge on him, I might be taking that off, real talk. Especially, I might be going through with my equipment and probably changing a whole lot of things. And to be fair, like, I might go additional and attack. Just additional attack. Because the attack stat alone that he has, and then to factor in 3 super attacks and the passive, like what else? What else? Like, HP is 58% or more, or when there's a Majin Buu Saga category enemy. Like, greatly raises attack for 3 turns, causes immense damage, bro. This dude, like, and I just want to go back and look at his super attack animation for a second. That smirk alone is justified. The smirk alone is justified now. Bro. Justified now. Justified now. That smirk alone is justified. Like, I'm real talk, I'm just gonna say this. I think he might be doing with all 3, because you got to remember, all 3 super attacks, it don't matter what the actual attack stat that you see pops up when he's a rainbow. It don't matter, because the first one, then the second one, then the third one, I'm just gonna say they're going to get built up even more. So you got to factor in all of that damage in 1 turn. 1 turn with crits built in if you only facing 1 enemy or a Majin Buu Saga category whose HP is 58% or more. Guarding for 3 turns, dude. dude, like Gohan is wild. I seriously can't even believe that I'm looking at it. And I know that some people might be like, oh well, they should have gave him damage reduction too. Why? Like, it ain't like he gonna need it. Like, it ain't like he gonna need it. Even if you put him in the slot 2 and let Beast Gohan in slot 1 currently right now, and that's not, again, if we don't get an Ultimate Gohan for part 2, like, you already have your team. Like, you already have your rotation set. Like, 2 Beast Gohans, and then either the new Ultimate Gohan if we get one for part 2. I'm gonna keep saying if, and this guy. And there's going to be in slot 2, unless the other Gohan is 100% bona fide slot 1 for LR Ultimate Gohan, unless he's a bona fide slot 1. Regardless, you have your rotations, and all you got to do is put your floater in of who else you want to be the floater. That's it. And at that point in time, I would go for another Hybrid Saiyan that gives you attack and defense, like 4 Hybrid Saiyans or something. Like, I would just put a Hybrid Saiyan card in that's a support character, or a support character that can go under whatever it is at that point in time, because the team would be nutty already. It's just, bro, that's like, it's crazy to literally look at this unit and be like, our boy Gohan is literally back. Like, he is stupid. And like I said, for anybody that's like, well, blah 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 on when he transforms or anything like that, who the fuck cares? You're not forced to transform. You literally are not forced to transform at all. So if you literally want to keep whatever else here, you can do so. You can do so. I mean, damn boy. Like, and I can't imagine what the part 2 LRs are going to look like, and I also can't imagine what the EZA for the part 2s are going to look like. Like, who's next? I said if it was going to be him, it was going to be him and Videl that we're going to get EZAs then. Are we going to go with him and Videl? Because at this point in time, it looks like they kind of just went, I mean, we still could get Goku and Vegeta get their EZAs. Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the Transforming Intelligence one. We can still get that for part 2 or even part 3, because again, you got to remember, this is a long celebration. Bruh, I told you Golden Week was literally going to be nutty like this. I told you that. I said they're going to go hard for Golden Week, and they ain't disappointed at all. At all. Bro, that's it for all this one. If you're new to the channel, you like to see, subscribe, turn on notifications. Boy, tell me in the comment section if you got Gohan Rainbow. Tell me if you got a rainbow, cause I do. And I can't wait to unleash him. I can't wait. Hybrid Saiyans is gonna be ooh. Oh, I can't wait. Don't let them give us no damn Ultimate Gohan or even Kid Buu for part 2. Don't let it happen. Because both them teams. Boy. I'm out. Peace.